Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing on today? Oh, my goodness. Have we had an amazing year in books of 2024? I am hanging out with Nat. She is the bookish wife, guys. And let me just tell you, y'all know at the cafe, it is all things books. Who knows what we're going to talk about? Like I said, there are so many great things that happen in 2024 in the land of books, in the book community, from book events to, going to bookstores, to debut authors, to some of our faves. And let me just tell you, if you are not following Nat, the bookish wife, I'm going to need you to follow her blog, all that good stuff. She's going to introduce herself in just a moment, but she is a bookstagrammer, booktuber, blogger, all these things that you need to follow. I mean, we've had some communication behind the scenes, guys, and let me just tell you, some of these books had us, when I say the book Hangovers was book hangovering. We have one book, Untethered. We're going to talk about that as well. I mean, we had our own little conversation behind the scene about this book as well. We got Helen Gibson hanging out with us on today. We got ESP Presents hanging out with us. We got Waletta Dunn. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Nat, since Waletta Dunn has joined us, okay, that's her name. Her author name is W.M. Mason. Nat, if you have not read Keeping Receipts, I'm going to need you to get Keeping Receipts. That's her debut romance novel. Honey, it's so good. She has other books, but that's her debut into the romance world. Okay. Child, listen. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure you get you a copy of that one. Okay, it's so good. It's so good. We got Dion Wilson hanging out with us on today, guys. Come on in, and of course, you know what to do here at the cafe. And like, tag, and share. Tell a friend that the Literary Cafe is hanging out with the bookish wife on today, talking all things books 2024. Nat, introduce yourself to the people, my friend.
I feel so professional. No, my name is Nat. It's Natasha, but I go by Nat by short. My name is Bookish Wife, the Bookish Wife on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube now. I have been in the bookish space for a little over a year, honestly, but I've been reading longer than that. I typically read contemporary, romance. I'll do some suspense, whatever. As long as it's a good plot, I'm reading it.
I love it. And see, Nat, you brought up something because, see, my bookish friend, we eclectic. We eclectic readers. And I feel like eclectic readers make the best readers because, we just read a little bit of everything. I mean, we have some things that, that ain't our cup of tea. But for the most part, we read a little bit of everything because you have some amazing authors in some amazing genres. And one of the things that actually brings me to a part of our conversation, what did you find yourself reading more of in 2024? Like, was there one genre that, or even you could have started out in one genre and then it kind of towards the end of the year, was there one specific genre or several genres that you found yourself reading a little bit more in 2024?
Actually read a lot of romance this year. I used to try to balance it where I do like suspense, I'll do romance, and then I'll do like memoir or something. But this year was a lot of romance.
Okay. I love it. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, we have Jacqueline and Thomas hanging out with us on today. Y'all, let me tell you, 2024 was a year for her. And Jacqueline wrote her 100th book as well. If you do not know who Jacqueline Thomas is, look her up. Her 100th book release on this year. She writes women's fiction. She writes she writes romance. She writes romantic suspense. She does it all. She is an eclectic writer who is amazing. And of course, definitely she has several books that is on our list of must reads of 2024. Not only that, guys, let me tell you, she got in before the end of the year, King David. Okay, if you have not read King David, Nat, put it on your list.
A lot of books I hadn't read.
King David is, y'all, let me tell you, that book is so good. I totally enjoyed it. Also, Jacqueline hung out with us at the cafe. Feel free to go back and watch the replay. And we'll be sure to put the link in the comment section as well. So definitely get her latest release, King David, as well. So Nat, I found myself, it seemed like at the beginning of the year, historical fiction. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, first off, the beginning of the year, I kicked it off with Kristen Hanna, The Women.
You haven't read
Listen,
that yet. I've been
listen.
waiting for the audio.
It is one of my favorites of 2024.
Okay.
And I'll spill a little bit of tea. It's in the top 5. It's in the top 5 best reads of 2024. And the thing about The Women, guys, I actually received an audiobook arc. So I kind of read it early before it came out. Let me just tell you, the audiobook experience, next level. Next level. Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to, if you did not read The Women this year, I do have it in Nat, you know how we do, child. You know I got books.
Yeah, books everywhere.
Guys, let me tell you, The Women, historical fiction, it's in my top 5. Okay, we'll just let you know it's in my top 5 of historical fiction. And then also in my top 5. Okay, Nat, I know you ready for this one, because we met at page 158 on this one. I think we met at page, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Bam! The American Queen. Y'all, okay. If y'all have not read Vanessa Miller, The American Queen, top 2024 read. I absolutely love this book. And Nat, I want you to share, but y'all, this book was amazing in audiobook. It was amazing in the print copy. It was amazing in ebook. And Nat, I may just have it in all formats. You know, just
that's okay though. That's okay.
You know,
that's okay.
Anything you want to say about any historical fiction that you read, or The American Queen, or?
You know, honestly, I read a lot of Beverly Jenkins this year.
Ooh, look at you!
Because it was my goal to pretty much try to go through all of her historical fiction.
Wow.
So when I got introduced, I literally read all just about, I think I might be missing maybe 2 or 3 that I haven't read, but I mainly read all of those this year too. And they were all top 5. They were all 5.
See.
Like, they were all 5. Yeah.
I love it. It was like the historical fiction girlies they was just coming out doing their thing. And also from Vanessa Miller, she also introduced me to Lisa Wingate. Okay, Nat.
Okay, I remember her speaking to her. Yeah.
Shelterwood, Nat.
That's historical fiction?
Put it on your, yes. Yeah. It's well, this one was this women's fiction? This one may have been, was it Dual Timeline? I read it and enjoyed it. Yeah. It's Dual Timeline. It's Dual Timeline.
Okay.
It was 1909 and then present day, or 1990. So 1909 and then like 1990s. Oh my goodness, this book was so good. I enjoyed it. And I actually was able to meet Lisa Wingate and Vanessa Miller. She was her conversation partner at one of the local bookstores in our area. So Shelterwood was really, really good. And I definitely enjoyed that as well. Guys, if you're just joining us, I am hanging out with Nat, the Bookish wife. We're talking all things books and bookish themes of 2024. So we may tell you some of our favorite reads. We may jump from genre to genre. We may talk about some of our favorite events, but it is all things 2024 in the Bookish community. So now I'm going to throw it back to you, my friend. Outside of, you said you read a lot of historicals and things of that nature.
I did.
Was there a new to you author or debut author that just like stood out for you in 2024?
So for book 1,
okay,
Paris, One Summer in Savannah. Have you read this?
I have
not. Look at these tabs. I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but there's a lot of tabs in this. Okay, which is funny because I had bought this. I didn't even know who she was. I saw the cover. I said, "Oh, this is pretty." I went to go meet Kennedy Ryan for the first time at page 158. Right?
Yes.
Right. While I was waiting, I said, "Oh, I like this." I bought this. I didn't read it until this year.
Oh,
amazing.
Okay, see, Nat, that seemed like one of those bookish. What had happened was
amazing.
I love it.
And I think it was during the summer. It was one of those books where the library, like anybody, it doesn't matter how many, they had like unlimited copies. Anybody could have read it, and they had the audio available as well.
Say what? You know I'm an audiobook girly.
I did the immersive reading where I did the audio and I was reading at the same time.
See,
This
see.
right here,
Okay, okay.
this is
Now,
really
now,
good.
Nat, you
Yeah.
got somebody in the bookish community, Tiffany Jones of Tis Happy Place. She said she's heard of it.
Did
She
you
said she
read
has
it
heard
though?
of
Oh
it.
my god, it was so good. It was good. I
I
don't think I
love
read
that.
anything. I hadn't read anything that good, like the way that she wrote that. She's a really good writer. I really enjoyed that. I really did.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, look, before we switch gears, I'm looking for some more. I got some more historical fiction. Okay, Nat. Now see what had happened was I had got an early NetGalley copy
Mm-hmm.
of The Queen of Sugar Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, honey, this book was so good. I literally felt like I had a front row seat at the picture show. I
That
mean,
was about
this book
Hattie
was,
Daniels, right?
yes. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness. Rashonda Tate, she did her thing. I
Mm-hmm.
totally enjoyed this book. And one of the things, Nat, and you can share too, that I enjoy about historical fiction, I love those historical fiction books that you read and you want to find out more. Not only
Yes.
do they educate and entertain, it's just an
Mm-hmm.
overall good read. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
talking like page turner, like it was one of those. It was a deer. It was a drop
Mm-hmm.
everything and read that I wanted everybody to read it. One of the highlights of 2024, I was able to go see her on tour at Quail Ridge, and actually Jacqueline Thomas was her conversation partner, and it was amazing. So, guys, the Queen of Sugar Hill. This is.
Bitch.
You said what now?
I didn't know she came to Quarry. I didn't know.
Yeah, she came to Quail Ridge, so I had to get my ticket. But yes, the Queen of Sugar Hill, guys, is definitely on the list of must reads of 2024. I hope that you guys have read this as well. And I know that Tiffany is here, and if she can, Tiffany may help out, guys. She may list the names of the books. We may try to put the books in the comments as well, all that good stuff too. But again, get your pen and paper, because we're gonna have a list of books for you guys on today. But I wanted to definitely make sure that I mentioned the Queen of Sugar Hill, because I was really excited about that book,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a book that I just enjoyed it as well. Now, I want to ask you this now, because you mentioned a little thing about audiobook. So for you in 2024, did you eclectively do all three formats, or what was your format of choice in 2024?
I mainly did audio
Okay.
and Kindle ebook.
Okay.
That was
An
mainly what
ebook
I
and
did.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
it was
Okay.
very
Okay.
few. Like I did One Summer in Savannah was physical, and Right as Rain by JB Vample.
Oh, tell us
She's
about it, girl.
another
Spill
she
the
was
tea.
another new to me author. She's an indie author. This is contemporary. It was like a romance.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see all my tabs. I don't know. I mean, my writing is bad, but honey, there's tabs. There's everywhere. Tabs are everywhere in this book. I wrote in this book. I had a good time. Okay.
Oh, you had a good time with
I had
that
a good
book.
time. I had such a good time. I even set up a meeting, and I had to talk to her. I had to talk with her about this.
Oh,
Now, Chase was amazing. I'm
okay.
gonna read this.
And that okay. So did that one come out before Unlike Before?
Yes.
Okay, because so this year I read Unlike Before, and
Ooh,
girl, let me tell you, the drama. Ooh, it was a good one. It was a good one.
This had some drama, but love story is amazing. This is Right as Rain by JB Vample.
There you got it, guys. It's Right as Rain. Someone asked for the name of it as well. And then she has another one that's called Unlike Before as well. So you can definitely look her
I have that one too. I haven't read it yet, but I got that one.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I love it. And guys, of course, put in the comment section. So far, we've mentioned some historical fictions. What are some of your favorite historical fiction books of 2024? As well, if you have a couple of romance books, put those in the comment section as well. Because of course, we like to share. If you have a question for myself or Nat, put those in the comment section as well. We're just gonna hang out with you for a little bit, talking about some of our favorite reads of 2024. Okay, now Nat, let's go over to women's fiction a little bit. Okay. My girl and friend Michelle Stimpson bought us Sisters with a Side of Greens. Y'all
I have not read that yet.
Oh, Nat, Listen, and Nat, you gonna have to find out how to order the special seasoning sauce. Like if you pre-order, it came with it. Child,
Really?
people was sending her emails, everything, trying to find out about this special seasoning that went with Sisters with a Side of Greens. Okay, but y'all, this
Yeah.
book is so good. Y'all would definitely enjoy it. It's a women's fiction. I totally enjoy it. It is a page turner. This one of the fun things about this one is Michelle Stimpson. She kind of, when she was going on tour, she would do little videos of her, because matching the book cover is such a thing. So she would do things of her finding outfits when she went on tour. She did stop by the cafe as well. So guys, Sisters with a Side of Greens is definitely a book that I had to put on the list of must reads for 2024. We have Kim Maddox that's joining us. She said yes, Sisters with a Side of Greens is a really, really good book as well. Oh my goodness, I'm glad LaShawn mentioned this. Now I'm not sure if you found out, but author Suzette Harrison, Suzette D. Harrison, and Suzette Riddick, they came out with the Generation series. So 1 and 2 came out like earlier in the year, and then 3 and 4 came out like last month, if I'm not mistaken, or recently. That's good too. And it's Suzette D. Harrison does more of the historical with it, and then Suzette Riddick, she does like the contemporary romance or what have you. And so far it's like 4 books, so add that to your list too. So I'm glad somebody mentioned that to us. Look, see, I told you that Robin said I need another packet of that seasoning from Sisters with a Side of Greens, child.
So what is that book about? Like, because the name is different,
There was 2 sisters. And they was feuding over $40. Because the family, it was like the family like recipe or what have you. So that's like the top of it or what have you. But just the journey of those 2 sisters of having to like come back together and to men. Can you imagine that? And I want to say it was it like 20 years? Somebody that have read it with me. This feud had went on for a long time, child. So it's family drama. The journey of these 2 women. I mean, it was just really good. Like I'll just read you a little bit of the back cover. So Sisters Rose Tillman and Marvina Nash haven't spoken in decades. Not since Rose sent Marvina $40 to register their business, and Marvina spent it on something else, child. Rose began a long career at the post office, and Marvina spends her weekends cooking chicken dinners for the church fundraisers. Marvina never leaves the canister of their mama's special spice mix in the church kitchen, and she shares the recipe with no one. So that recipe is sacred, honey. It is sacred. Rose never forgave Marvina for that $40 betrayal, but when she retires, she's still dreaming of opening a restaurant with her sister using mama's secret spice mix to make their fortune in fried chicken and Southern comfort food. So girl, it is really good. It is really good. $40.
You know what I was thinking about when you were talking about the sisters feuding or not liking each other, bitter and sweet.
Ooh, child, listen. You know I got a copy. I
was looking for my copy while you were talking. Where is it?
Look, since you don't mention bitter and sweet. Okay, y'all. First of all, Rhonda McKnight did her good writing with bitter and sweet. She always do her good writing. But honey, okay, Nat, we gotta talk. We let's set this right here. So I received the arc, okay? And so when I was reading Bitter and Sweet, I was about 20 pages in. Nat, you want to hear this? I was like, it's a 10. I was like, it's a 10. This Rhonda McKnight book, Bitter and Sweet, it is a 10. So on my list of books that's 10, and it's a few books this year of 2024. Oh, but Rhonda McKnight does it, honey. It's a 10. I knew that book was a 10 before I even I was about 20 pages in. I was like, Lord, Rhonda McKnight. Yeah. And I love the dual timeline of it. And I love how both the past and the present sucks you right on in. And you feel it. Okay, now one of those sisters, now listen.
We ain't gonna talk about it, child.
Now, what you gotta say? One of the sisters, I was like, Rhonda, now listen.
But what I did, I really, it's something about therapy and books.
Ooh, didn't Rhonda do that therapy on the page? Girl, she did that therapy on the page. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Yes. And that was my first book by Rhonda McKnight, to be honest
with
you. Yeah. Girl. And I was on a book tour. I was on a
Say
book.
what now?
Yeah, and then somebody got me what is it, a thing called Home for my
Yes,
birthday.
honey.
So I have that as well. So I'm gonna read that as well. But yeah, I was really impressed with her writing, and that story was so well rounded. It was written really well. Yes, I have that.
Okay, okay.
Just got it for my
Did y'all
birthday.
hear what Nat said? This
Yeah, y'all listen.
okay.
Yeah,
So Bitter and
yeah.
Sweet was her
Hmm.
first run at McKnight, and then she
Hmm.
got the thing about Home. And
Yeah.
then okay, see Nat, let me just fill you in. So Rhonda also has this series, The Bennett Family.
Mm.
Okay. Uh okay, I'm just gonna do this for you, Nat. And this ain't all of them, but it's most of them. Okay.
Ooh.
This them Bennett's. Honey, okay, I'm gonna just tell you, child, you gonna fall in love with them billionaires, okay? You gonna
Oh,
fall in
they
love with them.
billionaires. Okay.
Let me tell you, but women's fiction wise, yes, guys, if you have not heard of Rhonda McKnight, I don't know if Tiffany's still here, put it in the comment section. And guys, a lot of these books that we are talking about, one of our favorite bookstores is Riches in Reading. It is definitely available there. Of course, you have page 158. We have Quill, like in our area, but other bookstores, support your indie bookstores, all of that stuff as well. But I done got excited talking about Bitter and Sweet, and I know I have it around here somewhere, y'all, because I'm surrounded by books right now.
Mine is on the
But
shelf
yeah,
across the room. I'm not even gonna grab it.
yes. But I wanted to tell y'all. Oh, Nat, this is Keeping Receipts by W. Mason Dunn that I was telling you about. It is available in ebook because so if you want to get on your Kindle, and it is available in print. But this one is so good, child. Listen, I enjoyed.
Indie, or is that traditionally published?
Indie author, and her name is W. Mason Dunn.
Look, I'm looking for my ink pen. Hold on.
Oh, no problem. W. Mason Dunn. And it's available in both. And if you look up, like on her author page, it's Walletta Dunn, but her author name is W. Mason Dunn, Keeping Receipts as well. And if she's still here, feel free, Walletta, to put the link in the comment section of how they can get a copy of Keeping Receipts as well. But this was one of those books that I fell in love with. Nat, oh my goodness, the realness. I will tell you the realness. And honey, they keeping receipts. Okay, I'll just tell you.
Are they really keeping receipts?
Honey, they keeping receipts. They keeping like family secret like receipts that like hit the fan. Then both of them, the hero and the heroine, they kind of have like receipts that they're kind of like holding on to. That's just, listen, okay, you will enjoy Keeping Receipts. So guys, let me just tell y'all, I keep saying that we have Kim Maddox. She said we love Walletta Dunn too. Yes, they are giving you love, author Walletta Dunn, Mason Dunn. I definitely want you guys to know about that as well. Okay, so we talked a little bit about that. Okay, let's go back to romance. These are some romance books. Let's see. I had them. Okay, first of all, Belle Calhoun. Y'all know I love me some Belle Calhoun. I love me some Belle Calhoun. Falling for Alaska, guys. Not only that, but Falling for Alaska hit the New York Times bestseller list in romance. Falling for Alaska. She takes us to Moose Falls. Nat, this was a summer read that was summering. I loved it. It is, I love small town. Not only is it small town, but you will fall in love with Moose Falls. The characters, not only that, congratulations, guys, to author Belle Calhoun, because it did hit New York Times best-selling list. Guys, if you look in the comment section, author W. Mason Dunn, she is putting the link for Keeping Receipts as well. Yeah, I got you, LaShawn. I got you. This could be us. We gonna get to Kennedy Ryan. Okay, now Nat. Romance wise,
Belle Calhoun. Okay.
This summer, 2024. Okay. Are you ready? This is a book that it's a 10. And I literally, when I was reading it, I'm gonna say her name and I'm gonna show y'all the book. I said, Sierra London, you better write. Fake it till you make it. Nat. Okay, first of all, small town, grumpy sunshine, and y'all, this is really a book where the slow burn, the slow burning was slow burning. And do you ever have a book where like you gotta read like a passage or a line, you gotta read it twice? and then you gotta put the
Oh,
book down. And then you
yeah.
gotta have a moment, and then you pick it back up. I was like, Sierra London, child, listen. Okay, y'all, I
You
can
know
talk
what? I
about this
love this
for.
conversation because you are introducing me to some authors that I have not even seen. I hadn't even heard
Ooh,
of authors
child.
before.
Let
That is
me just
okay.
tell you. These are two. Let me go ahead because someone mentioned that. Yes. And this could be us, guys. Let me just tell you, it was definitely a book that you should read 2024. I ended up getting the Barnes and Noble exclusive edition. Y'all know we
Yeah,
love us
that's the
some
one I
Kennedy
have.
Ryan. Yes, honey. And the thing about this one is, Nat, and you probably did too, but I received an early copy. So I actually read it in November of 2023. Child, listen.
Yeah, I
See,
have it too.
y'all. And y'all
This is
know
okay.
the book 3, Soledad's story is coming out this year in 2025. It's coming out in 2025.
Kendrick.
So yes. So if you did not read This Could Be Us, Kennedy Ryan, y'all, this book right here was so good. Oh my goodness, so good. Let's see, what are they saying in the comment section? LaShawn Hawks, she's telling us about Panther by Iris Boland. Panther by Iris Boland. So they're sharing with us as well. That's a romance book. If you haven't read any of that, they're still talking about Fake It Till You Make It as well. Let's see. Also, y'all know I am a Belle Calhoun fan. Nat, she also writes for Harlequin Inspired. So her book, An Alaskan Blessing, that was really good as well. And then for the people who do follow Belle Calhoun, so y'all remember this summer, she gave us Falling for Alaska. And just a couple of weeks ago, Nat, Flirting for Alaska came out. It's book 2. It's the Moose Falls series. So if you want to put that there as well. Yes, they're giving Kennedy Ryan love. They're saying Soledad is on the way. Yes. And let's see, Robin said that her granddaughter blessed her with a copy of This Could Be Us for her birthday. I love that. I love that. I love that.
It's
Guys,
Hendrick's story that's coming next year.
Is it? Oh, right.
It's Hendrick's story. Yeah.
Hendrick's story. Sorry about that,
Yeah.
guys. Soledad's story is this one.
This
Could be us. And guys, let me tell y'all, the hero and This Could Be Us. Child, listen. See, he yeah.
I love
good boyfriend.
I did love Judah. Judah was my
guy. I love it. So,
guys,
if you're just joining us, hanging out with Nat, and we are just talking all things books 2024. And again, guys, this is not like all of the books. We're just kind of throwing some stuff out there, books that we enjoy. Okay, now I have to mention this person. I'm trying to find it. Okay, so y'all know I love me some Pat Simmons. Okay, I love me some Pat Simmons. Nat, Pat Simmons have a series that she has basically she has the Jameson. It started with the Jameson series, and now it's like the Jameson Legacy. And so what had happened was Christmas of 2023, she gave us Christmas Takeover, but she left us on a cliffhanger with these best friends, and then the best friend brother and their best friend and the best friend brother, they were kind of liking each other, what else, or siblings best friend romance. But she left us on a cliffhanger. So I was like, Pat, really, you gonna do me like that? So she did make me wait a couple of months, because it was about September of this year, September, August. It was somewhere in there. But Accomplice in Love, she redeemed herself. Cover. Accomplices in Love, guys. Let me tell you, Pat Simmons, 2024. Definitely have to read that, the Jameson Legacy. But I know it's Christmas time. And Pat Simmons also, most of the time, she's gonna give us a Christmas book. Nat, you still have time, okay? Every day is Christmas. You will fall in love with it. I mean, from the grandmother, it's so, if you've ever read a Pat Simmons book, it's so Pat Simmons. She even talks about sweater weather. You know, I love sweater weather. I mean, this book is so good. So I just wanted to kind of give Pat a shout out. Not only that, Pat was busy this year because Pat had, you see, I got a whole bunch of Pat Simmons books. Let's see. I wanted to talk about her other series. It's 3 of them, and I took it down. Oh my goodness. Watch. It's somewhere around here. Oh, here they are. So she also gave us, let's see. This is a series. I'm trying to figure out which one came out. It's 3 books altogether, but this one came out 2024. Days Are Coming. But if you read them in order, I think it's Day Not Promised, and then it is Day She Prayed, and then it is Days Are Coming. And she got another one coming soon as well. But as you can see, Pat Simmons is definitely one
So
of
what
my
was
favorites.
that genre for that series? What genre is that?
This is actually Christian fiction.
Okay.
And then she also does Christian inspirational romance, Christian romance, or what have you, as well. But Pat Simmons, you will fall in love with her. If you ever heard anything about Grandma BB, she wears her Stacey Adams shoes. The Jameson series is where you will find Grandma BB. And honey, the readers love themselves some Grandma BB. Okay, they love them some Grandma BB, and you will see Grandma. She has a book that's called I think it's Grandma BB's Shenanigans, where Grandma BB have a mock funeral because she want them to know how to do her funeral. Okay, and you would just really enjoy Pat Simmons. Okay, you would really enjoy her. So what about you? And I guess that was like romance or inspirational romance, clean not the other books, but like Pat Simmons. Did you read any of those, or if you have a book that's off the top of your mind that you want to tell people about?
Well, we were going to talk about.
Oh, you ready? Okay, you ready? Okay. The Intercessor series. Thank you so much. Okay. So y'all, what had happened was probably like a week or two ago, or a couple of weeks ago. If y'all know anything about Angela Jackson Brown, okay, last year or early in this year, she brought us Unbound. Okay. There is a literary cafe. She stopped by the literary cafe and she talked to us about Unbound. Child, listen. Hold it up again, Nat. If you guys have not read Untethered, I'm gonna need you to run, not walk. I'm gonna need you to do a drop everything and read. I'm gonna need you to, and I want to say there is a book influencer by the name of, I want to say it's Casey Kelly. She does the it's like Black Book of the Day.
Yeah, Casey Kelly.
Y'all, let me tell you, she talked about this book. This book is so good. And okay, now I'll spill a little bit of tea. She's coming to the cafe in January. She is coming to the cafe in January. But Nat, can we tell the people about Untethered? And it's a 10, guys. It's a 10.
This right here was very. I'm still emotionally distraught. Okay, Chase. It's something about the name Chase, but Chase.
Nat. Okay, can y'all tell me and Nat, we still in book hangover mode? Like, we both have read that book like a couple weeks ago, and we still have one of those lingering
Did you get the audio?
book hangovers. And y'all, we will spill a little tea. Get your tissues, okay? All I'm gonna say is get your tissues. We ain't gonna go into details. But Nat,
be frustrated.
Didn't you like the man, the realness of the characters? And guys, it's historical fiction. It's like historical fiction, Southern fiction, women's fiction. You could probably get away with being women's fiction, y'all.
Yeah, you can.
That book will have you. You're gonna want a buddy read. I think I'll tell them that, Nat. They gonna want somebody to talk to. I mean, they can inbox us.
You're gonna need somebody to talk to when you read this. You really will.
Yeah.
What's her name? Claudia? Kasha? It was Kasha. What's her name? That's how they pronounce it in the audiobook. Did you listen to the audio or you just read it?
I listened and on my because I have it on. What did I have it on? I had an ebook. Did I have an ebook, audiobook? What did I have with that book? I might have had the audiobook. What did I have?
Were you on the book tour?
Did I have it in audio? Tour? Huh?
Did you do the book tour?
I didn't. I want to say you know what? I think I got approved for the audio on NetGalley. I think that's where I got mine. And I was like, y'all, listen. Untethered. Let's see. Kimberly is saying that it's on her TBR. Let's see. That's on my TV. Or maybe she's talking about another book. She will add to her book club. Book club. Man, I would say Nat. I would say book clubs for sure. I would definitely say this. Nat, I was gonna pull up our little behind the scene conversation about that one. Let me see if I can get it so I could just give y'all a little sneak preview of me and Nat going back and forth about Untethered.
Stressed out.
Let's see. Nat. And Nat, while I'm looking that up, what was something that attracted you to that book that just kind of had you on like just on edge.
So two things, well, really more than two things, but I'm just gonna limit it to one. I was really, what's the word I'm looking for? I was really invested
Ooh,
in these
yeah.
children, in these
Yeah.
boys,
Ooh,
in their
child.
lives.
Yes.
Especially what was
Yes.
his name, Pee Wee and Chase. Like I
And
was
Pee
really
Wee and Chase,
invested.
child. Yes.
Their friendship, their bond, like I just was invested in that. But what really had me on edge was just trying to figure out what was gonna happen to them. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah. I would agree.
And then Kasha, with her brothers, remember? That
The
was a whole
twins.
thing. Trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
spoil it for nobody. I don't need y'all to read the
And
book.
y'all, we'll just tell you this little portion and the realness of why
Mhm.
self-care is so important. Like that you can't
That
take
was the
the weight
next
of the world.
thing.
Child,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw myself in Kasha. Yeah. You taking care of
Um,
everybody? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
okay, so y'all, this was one of the things that I sent to Nat. I said, okay, we need to have a book discussion. I was like, oh my goodness, Untethered. I was like, I was not sure what to expect. And y'all, that's honest. I was not sure what to
Me
expect from
either.
this book going in.
Mm-hmm.
But I am so glad that I read it. And I was telling Nat, I said, I'm talking all the feels, y'all, all
Mm-hmm.
the feels. And I was like, oh, and the emotional moments that pull at your heartstring. And so then
Mm-hmm.
Nat was like, Chase, OMG. She was like, my heart shattered. You hear me? And I was like, yes, Nat, yes. I was like, well, you know what? We ain't gonna tell because the other part I don't want to get him. I don't want to get too much away.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah,
I'll just
but yeah,
you don't have to read the book to get the rest of me and Nat's
yeah.
conversation, okay? But
Mm-hmm.
all we gonna say is Pee Wee and Chase.
Pee Wee
It
and
pulls
Chase.
at your heartstring. That was definitely one. It's within my top
Mm-hmm.
10 of books to read in 2024. Now that brings me to another one that it came out early 2024, but I didn't discover it until a little bit later. And I discovered it because one of the audiobook narrators, I don't know if you're familiar with Earl Sewell. He is an audiobook narrator.
Mm-mm.
He did the audiobook for Mr. Jimmy from Around the Way.
You
Y'all,
know,
Nat,
I've seen that.
honey,
I didn't read it. I've seen it though. I saw that book because he came
Nat,
locally here. The author
listen,
did. Mm-hmm.
Nat,
It was good.
listen, it was one of those books that you know how like you be talking to the characters and you be talking
Mm-hmm.
to the book. I mean, there were because I don't throw my books, but there was a moment, child, where I was like, listen, here. I was like, what the John Brown? But now it is so good. It's called Mr. Jimmy from Around the Way.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually it will come out in paperback 2025, but it is out in audiobook
Mm-hmm.
and it is out in hardcover. But the
Mm-hmm.
paperback is actually coming out in the beginning of the year. That is definitely one to add to your list
Wow.
as well. Guys, let me just tell you, there are so many good books of 2024. Definitely,
They are.
you guys, y'all know I have to mention this. This is my buddy because she did her thing with this one. A Gamble at Sunset by Vanessa
Mm-hmm.
Riley. Okay. I totally enjoyed this book. It's historical fiction at its finest. She even deals with sickle cell anemia in this book as well, guys. Let me just tell you, it is so good. I loved it. It has swoon-worthy moments. It has scandal. Oh my goodness, it has scandal. It is a really, really good book. Let me just tell you, he loved her cookies. Okay, we just gonna say he loved her cookies. But her biscuits. But biscuits back in that day was cookies. Okay, that's all we're gonna say about that. But again, it was a book of all the feels. I really enjoyed it. Vanessa Riley did her thing. A Gamble at the Sunset, 2024. Reads as well.
Is that a standalone or is that attached to a series?
Yeah, no, it's a series. This is the first book in the series, and then the next one actually comes. Is it a Wager at Midnight? Is the book that is available on NetGalley now, guys? It's available on NetGalley. It's available for pre-order. A Wager at Midnight. That's the second book in this series with these sisters as well. So you can actually pre-order that as well, and it will be coming out soon as well. Now, Nat, do you do Do you do like suspense, psychological thriller? Do you do any of those? Okay, Nat, if you have a book that you've read 2024, definitely mention that, and I'm gonna tell you about the one that was a dear for me. I was
Let me
telling
look around.
everybody about it.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let me get it. This is like a crime thriller.
Ooh, child. Okay, do share.
Hey Smith, you know the fit guy, the doctor guy.
Yeah.
Dr.
Oh,
a whole series.
A whole series.
Yeah, this is like book 4.
Oh,
they're still, you can read them as standalones, but it's like a series. This was
listen.
Good. This was good.
Say and what now?
Audio was amazing.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
I did this one on a book tour too. This was good.
Oh, did you? Okay, y'all are y'all taking notes? Okay, Nanette.
I got tabs in this one too. You probably can't see them, but they tabs in here too.
Nat, this next one, it came out a couple like maybe a month or so ago. Nat, it's in the top 5.
Oh,
okay.
Top 5?
A Very Bad Thing by J.T. Ellison. Let me just tell you, honey, it has 9 point of views. Not only that, she was an author, okay? And on her book tour, she is murdered. But Nat, not only that, it is almost like 3 books in one, if that makes sense. Because there's a short story or a smaller book that kind of like be leaving like all the clues of this double life that this person was like, honey. And J.T. Ellison did a great job, guys. She stopped by the cafe with those 9 point of views. Honey, that book is on your edge of your seat, like page turner. You are like, honey, you side-eyeing folks, like, okay, like I'm really questioning your motives and what you doing, okay? But yeah, she was on her book tour, and on the last day of her book tour, she was murdered. But who killed her? And she was like this New York Times best-selling author. The people loved her, but honey, she had a, well, I don't want to give too much away. It's just it's called A Very Bad Thing. Okay, it Nat, chat, listen, add it to the list.
I just looked it up, and it's actually on KU.
Okay,
it's on KU.
And then Nat, my other one is. Have you do you know Tracy Clark?
Yes.
Echo. Listen, because you know she brought the first book in the Detective Harris series is Hyde. No, I'm sorry, let me go back. Fall is book 1. Let me make sure I'm saying it right because I read all 3. No, I had it right. Hyde is book 1, Fall is book 2, and then book 3 is Echo. Now, you might want to read them in order because they kind of, there's some things and some Easter eggs in each one with Detective Harris Foster that it gets deeper and deeper with finding out who she is. But honey, this one right here, twisted shot. Listen, where all I'm gonna say is like the sins of the father, like and it's called Echo because there is a murder that happened, like I want to say it was like 20 or 30 years previously, but bring it forward to present day. Some of those things kind of came. They was like, well, wait a minute, are they connected? Are these two murders like connected or whatever? But Echo, somebody in the comment put J.T. Ellison. Somebody put Ian K. Smith, Eagle Rock in the comment section as well. Yes. Oh my goodness. So guys, we have given you some historical fiction. We have given you some women's fiction. We've given you a little bit of everything. Nat, can you narrow it down? I guess if you had to give the people like your top 3, if you just want to give them your top 3
for 2024,
or how, if you want to give them top 5, however you want to do that.
Ooh, girl. It's hard. Well, definitely Writer's Reign.
Okay.
In the top. Look, let me show it again. Writer's Reign.
Okay.
It's definitely one of my favorites. I can get my lighting right. Let me get my lighting right. I don't know. Um, this was one. I read so many Beverly Jenkins books, and they were all
Okay.
5 stars. Look, just pick any one of those. It don't even matter, honey. They all just really good.
Oh, Nat. Oh, I didn't show y'all the picture of this one. Oh, now I'll go back. That's Mr. Jimmy from Around the Way. I don't know if you can see
Yep.
that's Mr. Jimmy from Around the Way. And then Nat, I gotta mention this person. Oh my goodness. Have you read any of Darby Baham book? Darby Baham?
No, but you know what? She's coming to Black Romance Book Fair.
Yeah, y'all. Her New York Minutes. Oh my goodness. Her New York Minute was so good. That came out like around the summer. And then recently, like a couple of weeks ago, she came out with Falling for the Competition. Both those books by Darby Baham were on my list of 2024 reads that I just definitely want to tell people about. Oh, Nat, this is another, y'all, let me tell you. Okay, Nat, this is historical fiction, A Pair of Wings.
Pair of Wings, okay.
By Carol Hobson. And you know, she's really a flight, she's a pilot. She is really a pilot. But oh my goodness, this book is Bessie Coleman's story.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness, I so enjoyed this book. And it's called A Pair of Wings. And guys, I know we've probably missed some stuff. Like I said, me and Nat, we just doing let's see, like if I was to do like a quick thing, y'all know I love me some Kathy Douglas. That is the Maverick of Mine. Okay, Nat, I love a good like Western, like yes, I like a Western romance as well.
Yeah. I did the urban. It was more like the urban cowboy. What was her? She had a Monica Walters. Does they are, you know?
Oh, now Monica Walters. You got to talk about Monica Walters. You got to Walters. You got to tell the people.
Monica Walters is she gonna make you love some cowboys? Okay? You know, get the ranch and the horses and the rodeos, and she's gonna do all of that for you.
She's gonna do all that for you.
She's gonna have you clutching your pearls.
I love it. Now, Nat, okay, so we getting ready to get off here, but Nat, I have to talk about this one. Okay, we're back to Kennedy Ryan. Real. Did you guys read? Because this version has a bonus epilogue.
Yeah. See, I didn't do that. I still have the original one. I have the indie one.
Listen, y'all, if you have not read Real by Kennedy Ryan, oh my goodness, it's kind of dual timeline with the historical fiction. And y'all, let me tell you, whether you read the original one, whether you read the new one that just came out that has the bonus epilogue, that storyline, oh my goodness, guys, it just like grabs your attention. Y'all, listen.
First Kennedy Ryan read.
Really?
This is the very first one that I read by her.
I love it.
I didn't understand her writing initially. Okay. But then once I got to, I was like, oh my gosh. And when she, the lupus, I'm going to just say the lupus representation in here was just.
Didn't she do an excellent job of the lupus representation? Really okay, cool. Now I'm going to say one thing. Her sister. Listen. And y'all, all I'm going to say is the book start with some drama, okay? And we just going to say her sister. I was like, what?
Yeah, exactly. It grabs you, that's for sure. It grabs you.
And that, okay, we gonna kind of leave on a cliffhanger. And then they told her together. I said, ooh, really? This what we doing? I was
that's
like,
what they doing,
listen. Yeah. Anyway, and married them, but that's okay. We're gonna leave that right there.
Okay.
All we gonna say is go read Real. We're gonna leave you at that. But then if you guys like appreciate the art, like I love like Broadway shows, I love theater. Not only that, guys, I mean just the whole behind the scene of creating a movie, all that. Kennedy Ryan did an amazing job, and the representation of the let's see, the historical part was like 1920s, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all know I love the 1920s. But she gave like homage. She paid homage to so many individual artists.
Like Harlem Renaissance. Yes.
The Harlem Renaissance. It
I
was just
love that
really,
era.
really,
Yeah.
yeah, it was just really, really good. Guys, we know that we've been on here almost an hour, so we're gonna get ready to let you go. But before we do that, I have to let Nat share with you what is she looking forward to in 2025.
One of the things I'm looking forward to is that I'm definitely going to put more effort into YouTube. So I'm going
Okay.
to start putting my book reviews on YouTube. So I'm just going to
Mhm.
definitely do more sharing up there. And then also, I am the communications liaison for Black Romance Book Fest. And so in May,
But Nat, tell
it's
the people.
inaugural. It's the inaugural Black Romance Book Fest. It's taking place in Atlanta. May 31st is what, June 2nd. For the whole weekend, we have like over 100 authors. We're gonna have panels. We're gonna have narrators.
Yes.
I'm thankful for the ones who were able to get tickets. No, we don't have anymore because we keep getting asked. But
Yeah,
that's
see,
definitely
I was
something.
gonna ask her, is there any more
No
day
more tickets.
passes?
Ain't no
Okay.
more tickets.
And y'all, let me just tell y'all, this event like sold out fast. It was
It
like,
did.
y'all, it was going like hotcakes. So if you're gonna be in the building, which I'm excited because I get to be in the building, y'all. I feel like we in for a treat. We are
Oh yeah.
in for a treat. As well. Now, Nat, I'm gonna try to get a little something for the people. Is there a waiting list? Like, can they, or they just have to wait to 2026?
You mean a waiting list for tickets?
Uh-huh.
I mean, no.
No. Okay, I tried. Nat, I tried.
Now, but if you join the Black Romance Book Fest group on Facebook, if anyone is reselling a ticket, we told them to go there to do that. So that way, if somebody's selling a ticket and you're in that group, you're able to see that thread and you can see who's selling a ticket and you can actually go deal with them one-on-one. Other than that, now.
Okay. Well, see, she spilled a little bit of tea. So if you are part of that group and someone just so happens to have to, or sell a ticket for whatever reason, definitely stay close to that as well. And then Nat, do you have a book or two for 2025 that will be coming out in 2025 that you are looking forward to reading in 2025?
For one, I'm looking forward to reading Harlem Rhapsody.
Me too.
I'm looking for that one, but I'm actually on a book tour for it, so I'm waiting for it to come in the mail.
Okay. Well, okay, Nat, when you start, let me know because I do have a NetGalley copy of it, and so it is on my books to read pretty soon. So definitely let me know. I'm excited about that one. And Nat, okay, this book right here, I'm so excited about, y'all. I've read it.
You read it already? Okay.
It comes out 2025. Okay, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
The Filling Station by Vanessa Miller.
See, I was getting ready to go there.
Y'all,
yeah.
Go ahead and pre-order, okay? When she posts her tour, I'm gonna need you to find where you can go see her at a city near you. I'm gonna tell y'all this, okay? For the people that if you do not have an ARC of it, and I have a physical copy of the ARC somewhere. It's not handy.
Look, how did you get the physical ARC? Because I was trying to figure it out. Now
I'll tell you offline. The author gave me a physical copy. I'll say that. I was blessed to receive a physical copy, and then I got approved on NetGalley for did I have the audiobook? No, I got approved on NetGalley. So I read it. I read it on NetGalley. So I've already read it. I've already finished it.
Okay.
Y'all, listen.
Yeah, I can't wait to read that.
Y'all, okay, y'all know I like to say when authors do their good writing. It is next level historical fiction. Vanessa put her foot, her leg, her thigh, her arm, she put it all in this book. This book captures your attention. I mean, it's like you feel it all. You feel it all. And I love how she have captured pieces of, like, whether it was the Red Cross, whether it was quotes from actual survivors, and the way that she tells that story.
Okay.
just captures you in, and the way that she highlight that, because that family was a real family that
Right.
actually had that filling station. So y'all, yeah, that is a book that I am totally looking for
Okay.
everybody to read for 2025. Definitely, like they said, Rhapsody, that comes out in 2025. I'm so excited about that one too. I know Tiffany Warren has a historical fiction book that's coming out
The
as
Zora Neale
well.
Hurston is supposed to come out. They're supposed to have the last book for Zora Neale Hurston supposed to come out.
Yeah, yes.
The
I
was
was
it
trying to see
King
if I
of
had the
Herod, I think.
yes. So guys, put
Herod.
in the comment section, share, tell a friend, if there is a book that you're looking forward
Mhm.
to coming out in 2025 as well. But that's about it, guys. We just wanted to kind of do a little listing of some of the books that really we enjoy. And of course, guys, this is not all look like Tiffany. I'm not Tiffany. Now I'm even thinking about I was introduced to I was introduced to her early on, but I read Starstruck in 2024. And then I
Okay.
also read, this is Amy Clipston. I read her other book that's called Finding You. So I enjoyed that in 2024. And then if you guys do not know about Courtney Wash, The Summer of Yes, that
Mhm.
was so good as well. Unexpected Diva. Thank you so much, Robin. Unexpected Diva. That
Mhm.
is by Tiffany Warren.
Okay.
And that book comes out in 2025 as well. Harlem Rhapsody, that is Victoria Christopher Murray. If anybody wanted to know who the author is of that one, we're looking forward for that one. And of course, you definitely got to get your hands on a copy. Vanessa Miller, definitely pre-order her book as well. So Nat, please tell the people, how can they stay connected with you, my friend?
I am on Instagram and it will be YouTube. So Instagram is at the bookish underscore wife. Um, YouTube, well, BookTube is what is it? At the bookish underscore wife 16, I think. No, it's still just the bookish underscore wife. It's all the same. I should
Okay.
come up. So it's pretty much the bookish underscore wife at on all hands.
I love that. Well, guys, definitely make sure that you are following Nat, the Bookish wife. Definitely make sure you're following her. Look at her blog, look at her book reviews. And let me just tell you, Nat, she will keep you up on some books, okay? Because I have looked at some of her reviews and I was like, ooh, I gotta go get this. Or y'all, I'll inbox her and I'm like, oh, this is what we're doing. Should I be reading this? This, am I missing out or whatever?
Mhm.
And she keeps me posted as well. So definitely follow her. And again, I would definitely say both jointly, one of our favorite books of 2024, guys, is Unfettered. As y'all see, we still have a book hangover. We are mentioning it again.
Mhm.
It is available in ebook. It's available in print as well, guys. Get you a copy of that book. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
The
And as I
telephone.
said, she will be coming to the cafe in January of 2025. I'm actually
Mhm.
working on all of that, so we will be able to talk about that particular book as well. Well, guys, that's our show. Just a little recap of 2024 and things that we enjoyed. And of course, guys, have an amazing year that's coming up in 2025. And of course, guys, read what you like, read what you enjoy,
Mhm.
support these authors. And in addition to
Absolutely.
supporting these authors, guys, definitely leave a review. I know that all of these authors will be so appreciative. And not only that, tell a friend to tell a friend, connect with another book
Mhm.
influencer or book someone else in the bookish community to tell about these books as well. And Nat, I want to allow you, my friend, to have the last words of what you want to say to the people.
Stay positive. Be you. Be authentic.
There you
Love.
go. There you go. Stay positive and be authentic. I love it. I love it. Well, guys, we will see you around in the bookish community. Have an amazing rest of 2024. I think you got about 2 more days. And of
Yeah,
course, have an amazing 2025. Read lots of books. Enjoy what you read.
that's
And
right.
just as I always say, have an amazing day because we're having an amazing day. And until next time, we'll see you guys at the cafe. Bye bye.
See ya. Thank you.